Hey, welcome back everybody to www.itvideocoach.com. This is a 8-part video series on Exchange Server 2007. We're looking at how to set up and configure LCR replication using mount points. This is part 4 of part 8. We're looking at how to verify mail flow and asynchronous log replay of an LCR enabled storage group. You can find all my Exchange videos on YouTube under my tag Grizzmore, that's Grizzmore. You can also go to www.itvideocoach.com for high quality downloads. Hey, welcome back everybody. This is part 4 of an 8-part series on how to configure Exchange Server 2007 for LCR, local continuous replication. Part 1, we took a look at how to prepare the actual disk drives to get them ready. Part 2, I demonstrated how to create mount points and talked about how they're used. And in part 3, we created storage groups using those mount points. That was a storage group and an LCR copy using the mount points. In part 4, we just want to create some user accounts that use the new storage group and database and make sure that we have mail flow. So it's pretty straightforward, and this is where we left off. We just finished creating the storage group, and we have a mounted storage group, and the copy status is healthy, which is very important. We know that we're properly making a copy back and forth. We can even kind of confirm that a little bit before we create our user accounts. Let's take a look at our mount points. We can see that in both the storage group and in the LCR copy that we have our log files and our database. So we can see that we have a good functioning, copy going back and forth between the two mount points. All right, so let's just go ahead and create a couple of mailboxes here. So under recipient configuration, we'll go to mailbox. Create a brand new mailbox. Create a brand new user. And we'll browse out to an OU here, accounting. So we're in accounting LA. We're going to create a brand new user. This will be Lucy. And we'll click next. And we're going to pick our database, which is database 3. And then click next. No policies right now. And there's your Exchange Management Shell commandlet. So if you want to create a mailbox from scratch, you can actually see the syntax you would use to create it right here. There it is. So it's quite the commandlet, huh? All right, so click finish. So we have Lucy, and then we're going to create Ricky. Let's see if we can do this. The user mailbox, and let me slide that up a little bit there. Next, and we're going to browse out to New York, and we'll create Ricky. Ricky. There we go. And we'll pick the database, again, mailbox database 3. No policies. There's your PowerShell, and we've got the 2 new users. So I've got a VMware virtual machine environment here, and I'm just going to log off, and I'm going to log in as Ricky. And we're going to create a profile for Ricky and for Lucy. We'll log in as Ricky. So I have actually 3 virtual machines here. I have XP1, which is the one I'm on, and this is XP2. Let me delete these. I'm trying to clean this up a little bit, and I'm going to make sure I have no conflicting profiles here, and I'm going to log in as a brand new user here on this workstation. Sorry about that. I'm going to log off, and I'm going to log in as a brand new user and let that profile get built. So Ricky's logged in. We'll open up his Outlook, and it'll build a brand new Outlook profile for Ricky. And the great thing about the Outlook is how it goes out there and auto detects. Isn't that nice? See how it picks that up? I like that. That's nice. Very nice. And he should pick up and connect to that new database. And he should connect. Come on, Ricky. Make your connection to the database. So remember, we're doing this to verify that we have email flow. I've got a brand new database out there and a brand new storage group, and I want to make sure that mail flows back and forth between Ricky and Lucy. So I want to have some kind of simple quick demo just to prove that we have indeed mail flow between the two. So this is Ricky. He looks like he's good. We're going to log in as Lucy. It'll create a brand new profile for Lucy. We'll open up Exchange. We'll open up Outlook. We'll get a brand new Outlook profile, and we'll do a little test to make sure that we can send mail back and forth. Okay? And we can even change this wallpaper a little bit so we can tell the difference between who's who. This is my Exchange server. This is Ricky's machine. And this is Lucy's machine. So let's just change that wallpaper there. Let's give her Azul. That's where I want to be, right there. Alright, so we have our Exchange server, we have Ricky, and we have Lucy. So let's open up Outlook. Auto detect and finish. There we go. So we got a brand new configuration. Look okay on that. Okay, and there we go. So we have two users. We have Lucy and we have Ricky, and they're using this database. And this is good because we want to show mail flow, then we want to, force it to fail and see what happens then. So we're just going to send a message. So I'm Ricky. I'm going to send a new message to Lucy. Okay. Is the database up and running? And if everything is configured right, that should go through. And let's see if there's anything over here for Lucy yet. And hopefully, there it is. And so Lucy received the message from Ricky. Let's have Lucy send a message to Ricky. So we just make sure it's going back and forth both ways. Maybe a little bit overkill, but nothing wrong with verifying. Seems to be working. Now we can email using database 3 in storage group 3. Cool. Alright, so whatever. Alright, so there we go. So let's send that. And make sure that Ricky can receive that. Okay, so there we go. So we have email going back and forth between the two users. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we have established mail flow between Ricky and Lucy. Okay? So in the next video, in part 5, we're going to, on purpose, destroy the source storage group and prove that email flow is failing. And then we'll look in part 6 how to actually recover, which is probably the one you're looking to see, would be part 6. But it's important to show it step by step as we go along. Make sure you come back for part 5, how we on purpose fail the source storage group. We'll be right back.